Hello, I hope y'all are having a great day. It is June 4th, and today I'm going to be looking at pretty much tropics and severe weather. Today will be a little bit of a shorter video than we've had previously, because there's not a whole lot to talk about really. This video will be shorter, but yeah, I hope y'all had a great day today. Let's go ahead and get started. So, we did have potential tropical cyclone 1 cross over South Florida. Some of the wind we can see that we've had, so Okeechobee County gets to the 28 max gusts. I mean, we have not seen a whole lot of wind from this, to be honest. West Palm Beach gusts to the 38. It looked like it was likely from some type of storm there associated with it, but Fort Lauderdale 43. I cannot speak, but so yeah, I mean, some of these places did gust pretty high. Hollywood 33, Miami 35, Miami International only 26. So it does look like the highest winds are just north of Miami. And then Homestead gets to the 31. Okay. That wind did not really make it, or actually 40 in Fort Pierce, Vero Beach, 41. Okay. So this is a pretty strong wind. Melbourne, 35. See, I mean, many areas did gust up to around 40 across like East Florida here, South and East Florida. But further to the west, though, I mean, not as much wind in West Florida, like Southwest Florida. Doesn't seem like there is as much wind. Seems like most of the wind was generally kind of in that area there. So yeah, and then this is supposed to become a tropical storm at any moment now, as it continues moving kind of northeast. Tropical storm launches out for Bermuda. It's expected to go to the north of Bermuda. So yeah, we're not really going to look at that a whole lot. I want to keep this video short. But pretty much done looking at tropics for now. I'm not really going to be looking too far in the future, but we do have a severe weather threat tomorrow. We'll look at this very quickly. So we have a slight risk that we can see that goes from the border of South Dakota and Nebraska there down into southern Kansas. 2 total, we got a 15 wind and a 15 sig hail. Day 3, generally just a little further southwest, you have another slight risk across areas of Colorado, southwest Kansas, and the panhandle of Oklahoma and into north central Oklahoma there, I guess. Why is this on that? Let me just... Okay, this will work, okay. This is just forecasted reflectivity. We're just going to take some soundings. I'm not really going to do like too much of an analysis of this, because this isn't like a big deal event in my opinion, but 20Z tomorrow, so this would be 3 p.m. You can see definitely not looking good for tornadoes. Do have a pretty good event shaping up here for some damaging winds and some pretty decent sized hail for sure. And then further west we get some storms to initiate by 6 p.m. here, and yeah, you're not going to see much of a tornado threat, but I mean, you could see some HP supercells. It'd be very they wouldn't be, I wouldn't think they'd have much of a chance of producing a tornado. You can see why we have that low tornado threat, but still large hail, damaging winds looks to be the main threat in that area. Generally I would stay as 02Z, so this is 9 p.m. We're getting storms down in the Kansas now, and what is this? Okay, so that's some weird sounding here for tornadoes here. Look at that shear, it's actually not very bad. I mean, the Hodo is interesting, I'd say that, but you can get a tornado out of that, maybe. I mean, maybe we could get something down in that area of Kansas, to sound a little further to the north. And yeah, we still see that interesting environment. It's something that's slightly contaminated though. So maybe we can see something into the Kansas area, tornado-wise, or shears a little bit more impressive. That's pretty much all I'm going to look into tomorrow. If we, what? Alright, let me see, is this even... Alright, we should still be, recording. Okay, my bad, I thought my, hopefully the audio quality's decent. I am not recording with my microphone, I'm just recording with my, computer, my built-in microphone here, so hopefully it's okay. Let me move a little closer so y'all can see me. I did not know my microphone wasn't even plugged in, okay? My bad. Sorry about that. But yeah, so I kind of think that tomorrow, if we do see much of a tornado threat, it's going to be across this area. But yeah, it definitely looks like a damaging wind threat as well as you go down into Kansas. Okay, so next we have Tuesday or Monday to talk about down in southwest Kansas, so that's kind of in that area. But we're going to switch over to the lovely NAM3 here, which I think we're going to have to use the 18Z run for, so that's nice. It's always pick the worst time to film these. Okay, so Monday afternoon we can see 22Z, this is 5 p.m. Southwest Kansas is looking interesting, so I mean shear profiles, I wouldn't say we'd get a tornado out of those. I mean lower level shear looks like non-existent, and I mean the HODA wouldn't really support a whole lot. It wouldn't really support like very healthy supercells, but could see a few supercells out of this. I wouldn't expect a whole lot. Generally just looks like a like mainly a damaging wind and a like more moderate sized hail threat. Well, still large hail, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna see much of a tornado threat either. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to talk about briefly is just kind of what we could be looking at after this, for this week, generally, for this next week, because it's still Saturday, I forgot. I want to go back to precipitation type and rate, because we can see there's a lot more stuff with this. And that's not what I asked for, okay. Lovely. Okay, so with this, if it would load, I don't understand why it's not loading. It must just be pivotal weather because Chromebook's not that slow. Yeah, it's just pivotal weather, okay. But lovely. Okay, so Wednesday, we can see we have a little event maybe shaping up for the east here. Nothing like severe or like higher up on this, like no like severe outbreaks or anything, or not like an outbreak, just maybe like a general severe day, like with a marginal or low and slight. Looks like some air mass storms in the southeast. Another event over in the I guess you could call that the high plains. Let's go back to Tuesday. Tuesday we could have seen like a pretty decent event in the plains here at that low. Yeah, Wednesday we see that. Thursday, this low kind of just lingers around the Four Corner states there, and we see some more storms across the high plains and into like the central plains there and then it continues into Friday. Just like several rounds of storms for the plains, specifically the high plains. And then into next weekend, we see like some storm system diving across the east with some kind of a trough. Take a look at that a little bit more here. Does that bring cooler temperatures to anywhere in the east? I mean, yeah, where we see rain, we have temperatures in the 50s, but look at it in Texas. Gosh, that is some heat. Let's see what the euro has. Of course, I have to go back to 12Z. So I don't understand why polar weather is so slow. I mean, I've had this problem for forever. Okay, so Saturday, I mean, yeah, we can see it is quite hot on the Euro. Not as hot as the GFS, though. Not like well into the 100s in Texas. Some areas hitting 100. Most areas just in the 90s, though. But definitely could be looking at a cooler day. Got some cooler days across the Northeast, the Great Lakes, maybe. Ohio, PA, right there. You can see temperatures in the 60s. Now, GFS seems to generally be more extreme than the Euro. Yeah, we could be looking at some cooler days across the like the Great Lakes states and down into the Midwest and into the Northeast, maybe Mid-Atlantic too. Southeast generally just looks hot. I mean, you rarely get cold fronts this time of year that will make like cool off the Southeast. Either way, I mean, you're just going to be going from like 90 to like 85 and it's still going to be humid most likely, so not really changing a whole lot there. I mean, we can see dew points next Saturday still well into the 70s, but I'm not going to complain about that because maybe we could actually get some storms down here so I can get some different type of videos out for y'all, but it's different types of videos. But we do get a little bit of some dry air in the Southeast. I mean, dew's in the low 50s in Atlanta, so maybe we'll see if the GFS and the Euro actually agree on this. They kind of do. The GFS doesn't go as far south. It seems to have another system right there. I think the European has it too, I'm pretty sure, but GFS seems to be just returning that moisture a lot quicker. So we'll see. Definitely looks like next weekend we could see some cooler days across like this area here generally. Yeah, that'll pretty much wrap up the video. I hope y'all have a great day tomorrow. I should be back Monday. Probably another later video once again because I work Monday. But maybe in the morning. I'll see. But hope you have a great day tomorrow, and I guess goodbye.